What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is Monday morning here, and we're gonna go cut down a big tree. So tracking the big excavator out here, and that big mamma jamma is what needs to come down today. We got to do that because that's where some excavating work has to get done eventually. So we're gonna go cut down that monster. I really wish we didn't have to, but I'm like 100% sure it needs to come down due to the site plan and the grading and all that stuff. So also we got a big old chipper from Vermeer Midwest. They were kind enough to give us a demo on that big chipper, and we're gonna chip that huge pile right there over the next day or two, get all that chipped up. You also see that all these logs are gone here because last week I had a guy that came and got them all, and so that's all cleaned up now too. So really happy about that. Just getting things cleaned up. I want to move this pile of dirt, brush, and junk. I want to move that. I don't know what to do with that. That's got so much wood in it and debris. I'm not sure what to do with it, but we're just trying to get things cleaned up around here, and then start staking out for where things are going to go. And we still can't start excavating yet because we're waiting for the county to give us our full and final approval. So that's still ongoing, which it seems like it's always ongoing, but whatever. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Guys are getting things ready, and we're going to try and cut this thing down and push it over with the excavator. We don't have a giant saw, but I think we should still be able to do it. I hope. I'm not really sure if we're going to be able to do it or not, frankly. We're going to find out. So all right, well, that went good. That thing was solid. I didn't know if it would be rotten at all, but it definitely wasn't. Wow, what a beast. What a beast. So we're gonna get this thing cut up and cleaned up. Well, chipper's going. As you can see, we got that huge tree cut down over there. I didn't get the cleanup part of it because I had to leave, but the guys got it all cleaned up. So that's awesome. I'm going around right now with my rover and looking at a few things, where things are at. And actually right now, let's see, approximately right here is the edge of our parking lot. All right here. There will be a detention pond about right there. And you can see those are a few parking spots. Employees will be parking like literally right here. There'll be employee parking. And then this will all be yard. I'm gonna go right now over to the other side, which I don't know if that's gonna work because the chipper's right there, and I'll go to the corner of the building and show you all that. So the guys are feeding the chipper with the big logs with the grapple. And then we got someone there that's picking it up and picking up the little stuff that's laying around. I don't know how good this audio is going to be, but I'm hoping that it's good enough so you can hear me. Looks like the sensor was tripped. It's got a lot of safety features on this thing, which are all good. There it goes. Well, what a beast. Big shout out to Vermeer Midwest for hooking us up with the demo on this thing. So anyways, I want to come over here. Actually, right now where I'm standing is like the middle of our building. Right here. This is probably where I'll be standing right now. I'm probably standing in the bathroom, which is super cool. And then right about here is where you would walk out to the outdoor covered patio. So that's cool. So yeah, I'm just kind of going around and looking at where things are laying out and getting an idea of the layout. So. And I'm getting sprayed with mulch, so I'm not going to stay here very long. So right here, you can kind of see those contour lines. Those, I think they're blue lines. That's each line represents a foot of elevation change. So as you can see, my building has to be built up about 5 feet there. So it'll be a nice soft slope from where I'm sitting right there up to right about there. It'll be a nice, which is about 50, 60 feet. So it'll be a mowable slope. And then it kind of tapers off over there, kind of where that wood pile is. And it tapers off back here. So one of the main reasons we reached out to Vermeer was to get all this pile chipped, but then also we're gonna get a stump grinder and be able to grind all these stumps. We got stumps all over, and so we're gonna be, that's supposed to come hopefully on Wednesday or Thursday, and then we'll be using the stump grinder to get all these stumps ground out and all cleaned up. So that's really gonna make an improvement on all this, which I'm very excited about. All right, well, I'm gonna keep walking around and checking this out, and I'll update in a little bit. All right, well, now I am over here on the far corner of the building, and it goes 150 feet that away, right to that mulch pile, kind of. So this burn pile and that mulch pile are kind of in the middle of where the building's going to be. And then my parking lot goes this way about another 50 feet, I think. I think that's what it was. Let me move here a little bit. Yeah. It goes to right about, let's see here, where am I? Right about here. So my lot, my building, like the yard space, whatever, it goes all the way to this point right here. And let me back out of this one. So this is the building right here, and I am sitting right there, as you can see. And the yard goes all the way over there. That big square that's going to be, or the rectangle, that's going to be the yard space. So I'm going to bring some stakes and stake this out, but there's a lot of frost in the ground, so I can't. It's just the top a little bit that's thawed. So I'll bring some stakes probably tomorrow after it thaws out some more and stake it a little bit, but it kind of gives you a little bit of a idea of the size. So I'm gonna walk now all the way over there and see how far it goes over that way. And we'll take a look at that. And I also want to see where, so this area right here is all detention. So the parking lot slopes this way to a detention pond back here, and this way to a detention pond way over there, if that makes sense. Well, now I'm all the way on the other side. This is where my bins are. That's my bin pad. And so we'll walk over this way, and we'll go right to the corner of the actual yard space, which is right about, it's funny, it's going to be right by this giant tree. See if we can zoom in here a little bit. Right there. This is the corner of the yard here. And then it goes that way. And way over there. And around my building is where that mulch pile is. And where that burn pile is. So it's a huge building, huge yard space. Crazy. So cool to see this getting laid out here. So I'm gonna have to get some stakes and stake this out so I can really see it. So I'll do that tomorrow or the next day. I'll get some stakes over here and the ground will be thawed out, like I said. And that'll be cool to see. It's a beautiful morning here in northwest Indiana, and yeah, so the guys spent a few hours yesterday chipping. Got that pile of chips right there, and they had to go and pick up some pallet racking. Actually, I found a deal on pallet racking, and they are going to pick that up right now with all the trucks and trailers, and we won't use that until way down the road, but that's okay. It was a deal and I couldn't pass it up, so they'll be back later and probably keep chipping. But I spent a little bit of time this morning staking out the building. So here is the northeast corner of the building. There's the northwest corner of the building. Way down there is the southeast, and then the southwest corner. So we'll walk over there. I also staked out the parking lot corners a little bit. I kind of, I'm already like, man, should we do it a little differently? I don't know. Man, I can't tell you guys how much I've gone back and forth on different decisions and trying to decide what's best and how do I want this thing laid out and what should we do here and what should we do there and blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of that kind of stuff going on when you're doing this. You're trying to design the best possible area. So here's the other corner of the building. So you can see the other one over there. That's 150 feet long. And there's the other one over there. And here's the other one right here. So 60 by 150 is the size, as you already knew that, but so that's cool to stake that out. And then the parking lot extends from the building right here, extends this way. I believe it's like 50 feet approximately over to this stake. This is the corner of the lot, and keep in mind this is going to be this high, like 5 feet high right now, because they want everything, whatever, I'm not going to get into it. They want everything at a certain elevation. They want the building at a certain elevation, and I don't want my building to have this steep slope right off the edge, so I want to keep this part flat and then we're going to be flat and then slope down, and then this slopes down this way into a small retention pond back here. It's like a skinny retention pond that starts right here and it goes the length down to that mulch pile over there. And it is what it is. So I'm looking at this right now, and I don't know why my GPS looks like it's off, but anyways, there's a stake right there. That's the edge of the parking lot, and then that stake over there is the edge. Which, for some reason, it looks like it's off. I was having troubles with my GPS this morning, I don't know, so maybe it's off a foot or something, whatever. Anyways, this is just a rough idea. So, like I said, this is all parking lot. All here is all parking lot. Which tons of room for semis to turn around. Tons of room to park and semis still turn around. Potential for future buildings maybe to get built. Just depends. You know, who knows? Maybe one day I extend this building all the way to here and we have a bigger building. I don't know. But I've thought about, I don't know, I thought about a lot of things. Anyways, but that's the corner of the lot. It comes this way, all the way down here, and all the way over to that corner stake over there. And then it goes up to that stake right there. You can see that stake right there. And then these two stakes right there are where the driveway kind of comes in. Part of me thinks I wish I would have done like a little bit of an S-turn and have it come more into the middle of the parking lot. I don't know. All I can say is right now I'm looking at this and thinking it's too big. I don't know. It looks too big. But I'm like thinking about this right now, so you're watching this real time. I don't know, it looks really big. And I just don't know if it's necessary to be this big, but I know that we'll use it, and I know that we'll have room to grow. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build something that I never have to build again. And so if that means down the road we build another supply building over there, my bins are going to be all along that edge of the parking lot over there. That's the plan for that. So yeah, it's going to be cool. I can't tell you the amount of rebar that we have picked up in this lot. Just chunks of rebar all over the place. I saw another one over here earlier, but so as you can see, a lot of black dirt has to get bulldozed off of here. Big area, but it doesn't all have to be done at once, and that's okay. So the main thing, of course, would be getting the building pad up and getting that going, of course. So man, I saw a piece of rebar when I was walking over here, and now I wish I would have picked it up. I don't know. There's so much rebar. I don't understand why, though. It doesn't make sense. Like, it's not like there's tons of concrete all over the place, and that's where the rebar came from. I'm kind of just unsure as to why there ended up being so much rebar everywhere. Can you believe this pile is still burning? This is crazy. I can't believe that. That's been going on for weeks. So anyways, the back of the building is here. We'll have a porch, 30 by 20 covered porch in the back, covered patio in the back. So that comes out to like here. We'll have like a built-in grill eventually, which now I'm thinking it may end up being on this side. I didn't even think about that, but and then we'll do some screening over there and all kinds of stuff, and then that looks out over our pond. So, and again, remember, this is going to be like this high. The floor of the building will be like this high, and then it slopes off all the way to there. So it'll all make sense, obviously, eventually. But it's cool to see it all staked out. So, all right, well, I'll catch up with you guys later. What's up, guys? Wednesday here. We got all kinds of stuff going on. We got grading out the parking lot over there with some grindings. We got stump grinder over there grinding stumps. We got this machine right here. Vermeer has been kind enough to give us some demos on some equipment to get some work done here and show you guys how it works. And the guys are out here chipping branches. It's just equipment for days, man. Super awesome. So today we did some organizing over there and set up some blocks for some different situations, different things for parking. And yeah, that's what we're doing. I don't know. Kind of awesome. So we're getting this pile gone through one step at a time. And we'll have this big pile of chips here, which I'm not 100% sure what we're gonna do, but I think, like I said, I think we're just gonna put it into the woods and spread it around, kind of a thing. That's what I'm thinking. So it is going good. So I'm gonna get the drone up and do some drone videos. I think my drone is my Ranger here. Yeah. So yeah, gonna get my drone up and take some video. So, one cool thing, yesterday we got rid of our scrap pile, so that was awesome. It's like $450 for the scrap, so pretty crazy. Wow, that is nice to see the sun. Whew. Oh, I'm so thankful for this property. It's so stinking awesome. It is really muddy right now, but that's okay. That comes with the spring. I don't think spring is actually here. It's supposed to get cold again. So, and there's probably still 4 or 5 inches of frost in the ground. So we gotta wait for all that to come out completely before we can really get going on jobs. But it's looking good. So I had dug all the topsoil out of this area, so we're backfilling that with grindings. We're getting it going. So. All right, well, that's probably be it for this video, guys. I'm gonna do a bunch of drone shots here and I'll inlay those here, and I appreciate you all tuning in, and thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks. Well, I decided to quick throw this in here at the end, but the pile is gone and it's chipped up. The guys have gotten a ton of work done, and that's a huge difference. So it looks really good. Looks really good. Big old pile of mulch, and it is so muddy. Oh my word. And we got a guy over here going around grinding stumps like crazy, so that's good. Getting a lot of work done. So I wanted to throw this in here at the end of the video. The drone videos that I will put up are are behind this that I took the other day, so it will be kind of like going backwards, but at least you can see we got it done. So, beautiful. All right,